vuoi vivere alla moda, ma se beve whisky and soda, poi ti senti disturbato. Guardando rock and roll, tu giochi al baseball, fai soldi becca me.
Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is one I am so excited about doing. You know, when I started this channel over 2.5 years ago, the goal was to be a wet shaving and fragrance channel on YouTube to let people know which products were worth their hard-earned money. And I've reviewed products that cost as little as $3 up to products that cost close to $400. And the thing that I'm proudest about isn't getting close to hitting 2,000 subscribers or having over 200,000 views. It's not my first fragrance collaboration coming out this fall. It's not the work that I've done with indie houses. It's not the collaborations that I've done with my favorite reviewers. You know, I'm very proud of each and every one of those things. But what I'm most proud of is my relationship with Decant Shop in the weekly sample shopping videos that we collaborate on. Adriana, who owns Decant Shop, came to me really when she started Decant Shop and said, I'll send you 3 to 4 niche fragrance samples every month. You say what you think about them and just advertise my site. And I said, can I really say what I think? Because it can't work any other way. And she said, you can say whatever you want. And now 2 years later, I have thousands of subscribers. She has thousands of choices of fragrances on her site, and we've kept our partnership going. She's gotten a lot of business through my channel, and I've gotten to review vintage fragrances like Vintage Tabarone by Creed, fragrances by Xerjoff, vintage scents, Amouage scents, Nasamato scents that you just cannot get anymore. So, as I've made this philosophical decision this year to make more wet shaving videos, I decided that I wanted to have that same relationship with a store that sells wet shaving gear. And I really looked at the big sites and I made a list of sites that I wanted to reach out to. And the first site on my list was Italian Barber. Now the reason why is basically because it's owned by Joe, I believe it's pronounced Abantangelo, who also owns Razor Rock. And I've been trying to do something with him for a while now. And the reason why is because Razor Rock floored me when I started using their products. At the time, I was a strictly 3Ts guy, Geo Trumper, True Fit and Hale Tailors, a little bit of Castle Forbes, Aqua de Parma. And I couldn't believe that the Razor Rock products could possibly have that same level of quality with the price points of almost everything costing under $10. I could not believe it. So to make a long story shorter, he's willing to test out a sponsorship with me. And we're going to try to look at one product from Italian Barber a month. And then I'm going to need you guys to go to Italian Barber and purchase some of the products on that website. Now the website just doesn't have Razor Rock, which is a fantastic brand. It also carries Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, which we've done a video on, Omega brushes, Tiki Bar soaps, which we've done a video on, Above the Tie razors, Pro Rosso, Reef Point soaps, Alvarez Gomez, Arco, Derby, Mearsal, Marvis, Katie's Bubbles, Cella, Volfix, Tobacco Tailor, etc. It is your one-stop shop for not only everything you need wet shaving-wise, but grooming-wise as well. Joe has went out of his way to stock small Italian artisan houses like Azores soap bars, Provenzali scented oils, Borotalco deodorant, Bonita shampoo, L'Angelica toothpaste. Now go look to find another website that comes close to doing what Joe does with Italian Barber. And that is why I am so proud of this sponsorship. I think you guys know me. I only associate myself with the best. I might review a product that I don't love because I don't want you to waste your money on that product. But I will not endorse or recommend a product, site, or service that I do not believe in with 100% of my heart and mind. So the first product that we're going to take a look at, available at Italian Barber's website, and that will be linked to in the description, of course, is from Joe's Razor Rock brand. And this, guys, is their Double X shaving soap. Now, again, you can pick this up on their website, and the description of the scent from Joe is, this unbelievable fragrance presents itself with aromas which vividly present landscapes of Italy and breezes of the Mediterranean in our imagination. The scent of this artisan-made shaving soap accentuates your sensual side and regenerates your body and soul with aromas of myrtle, along with citruses, Calabrian lemon, and sweet, passionate orange with the calming effect of basil. At the heart of this complex scent, you are taken with the aromas of jasmine, rose, and green lilac, which meet Mediterranean breezes and blackcurrant leaves. Some of the base notes include precious wood, juniper, cedar, and warm amber. This complex scent is one of our personal favorites. Okay, now I'm going to be very honest about this product because that's the way that I said I would do these. So first thing, I've included some shots of me lathering this up, and I have to tell you, this scent lathers tremendously. Razor Rock soaps, I have never had a problem getting Razor Rock soaps to lather. They just do it. And for those of you who haven't used Razor Rock products before, these are very much in the Italian style. It's a shaving soap, but it's not the puck that you're used to. It's sort of what I like to call, or what is called a crope, a cross between a cream and a soap. So it's really easy to lather. What I do, and it's a 4.2 ounces for that wonderful $10 price point. And what I like to do with this one is, or when I lather any of these cropes, is I wet my brush, and then I really thoroughly try to dry it out. And while my brush is soaking in hot water in the sink while I shower, I cover the top of my soap with a little bit of hot water as well. And then when I'm ready to lather or just load, I pour that excess water off into the sink, and then I just dip my brush in a few times to get those bristles nice and wet, and then I begin to lather. And as I said, there are some lather shots in this. You know, this is a great lather. It's slick, it's slick, it's cushioning, and it left my face feeling really moisturized after. And I actually shaved with XX using 5 different shaves, different razors, and different brushes, and I haven't had a bad shave with XX yet. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the Razor Rock soaps that I like best personally, guys, are Caprician Lemon and Don Marco, for the ones that I've used so far. And the reason why I think is because for me, those have really distinct aromas and they're stout. I really like the way that Double X smells, okay? It's really pleasant, and anyone who's looking for a mild soap in terms of aroma will love this one at that under $10 price point. And I have to, again, reiterate that I've had not good, but great shaves with this soap. But for me, it's not a huge winner. And the reason for me why is because I think the scent needs to be dialed up a little bit. You know, with Caprician Lemon and Don Marco, I can smell them as soon as I open the jar up. Like, you know, when I'm showering and that jar's open, as soon as I get out of the shower, I know that that jar's open. And for me, Double X just doesn't have that same level of intensity. Now, if you're a guy that is looking for a milder soap in terms of scent, then this is one you're definitely going to want to look at. So it's really good for that kind of guy. But if you're like me and you know where I come from the fragrance world, it's a little bit lacking for me. Now again, I'm going to use it. It's a very good soap. Again, I intend to get great shaves out of this, but I personally would like something a little more stout. So at the end of these, I like to give a buy, try, or pass, and I would recommend for you guys out there that you try this one. And if you like a milder scent, maybe you want to buy it. If you don't, I would definitely recommend trying this one. But I have to say, my face felt really moisturized after the shave, and the quality of the lather is just incredible. And the other thing I just want to note while we talk about Razor Rock is, guys, if you haven't used a Razor Rock product and you're wet shaving, you really need to. And the reason for that is because it's just a quality that really can't be had at that price point. You know, even the other artisan makers out there usually charge a little bit more for their soaps. Not much, but the Tikis, the Katie's, the Phoenixes, their soaps tend to be a little bit more pricey. And for what you get with Razor Rock And hopefully down the line we'll look at their regular soaps, their aftershaves, maybe a razor down the line. I'd really like to put you guys onto the Razor Rock, the Razor Rock product line. But so that's my take on XX. Now again, guys, I have to reiterate, go to that Italian Barber website. The link is in the description. Please, just even the first time you don't want to buy anything, bookmark it and take a look at what Joe curated there with all these awesome brands, the prices he was able to bring to you. You just cannot get this level of Italian, really niche grooming product anywhere else but Joe's website. So I am really, really happy to be endorsing it. Hopefully we'll be doing one of these videos each month, and we'll have a different product each month that Joe sells. And again, guys, you know the way it works. When I do my Decant Shop videos, the way you could vote for those to keep going on is to go to Decant Shop and purchase scents. And the way that you can vote for these monthly videos sponsored by ItalianBarber.com is to go there and purchase anything, grooming products, wet shaving gear, whatever, from Italian Barber. If you have any questions about the website or Razor Rock XS, please feel free to email me, and we'll be back next month with the next Italian Barber video. Guys, you know who I am. My name is Maximilian, and I must know.
Come on, vieni qua, sul palco, on the stage.